Mary, the future mother of the Christ child.
Nazareth, where the lives of those of us living here weave together like a sturdy homespun tapestry of a loving family. What is this light that appears in my room?
Mary, you have been chosen by God and are a highly favored woman, and He is by your side. Do not be afraid. You will conceive in your womb and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. What do you think of this thing, that you are truly blessed among all women?
How can this be, since I have not known a man? But I believe you. My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in my God, for He has regarded the lowly state of His maidservant. For behold, henceforth all generations will call me blessed. For He who is mighty has done great things for me, and holy is His name. He has put down the mighty from their thrones and exalted the lowly. He has filled the hungry with good things, and the rich He has sent away empty. He has helped His servant Israel in remembrance of His mercy.
And so it was in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. Thus Joseph went up from Galilee with Mary, out of the city of Nazareth, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered.
What is this new star that appears in the heavens?
And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloth, and laid him in a manger.
My newborn son, I can only hope that these swaddling clothes hold your limbs firmly and give you a sense of my love. For I hold in my arms the promise of salvation for all.
But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Kind sir, we are here today bringing our newborn son to Jerusalem, to the temple, to make an offering to the Lord.
Mary, it has been revealed to me that this child, which you carry in your arms, is the Christ child. Lord, my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared before the face of all peoples, a light to bring revelation to the Gentiles, and the glory of your people Israel. Behold, this child is destined for the fall and rising of many in Israel, and for a sign which will be spoken against. Yes, Mary, a sword will pierce through your own soul also, that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. Anna, come, look, see! For here is the Redeemer of us all. I see your joy because of the prophecies that you have just heard from Anna and me. And I see your sorrow because of the future that ties you and this holy child together.
I developed a kinship with my son Jesus. It was a special friendship that only a mother and child can share. Not everyone believed and supported my son. Some sought for his death and wanted to put a stop to his teachings and healings. He was arrested, tried, and sentenced to death by crucifixion. I followed him up the hill to Golgotha, only to see them crucify my son. I watched as my son was mocked while he suffered in agony. I witnessed every ragged breath until his final words, "Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit." This was, no doubt, the worst moment of my life. But I was born and called to carry this burden. This was my sacrifice. I was there at his death, and I was there to bury him. This was the last act that I could lovingly perform.
At the end of my son's life, I anointed him with a mixture of spices and wrapped him in linen strips, only to place him in a borrowed tomb far from our home. Then, on the third day after the death of Jesus, I and many of the disciples were together when Mary Magdalene burst into the room. She said, "They have taken away the Lord out of the sepulchre, and we know not where they have laid him." Jesus had risen, just as he said he would. Oh, what joy filled my heart. I, perhaps more than anyone else, am living proof that God does not promise that our human experience will be without trials and sadness. For I have had great sorrows and marvelous joys and lived a life full of honor and love. I turn my eyes towards the heavens and face my unknown future and destiny, all while saying with faith, "Be it unto me according to thy word." Mary's incredible strength as a woman brought Jesus into this world, and she was there at his final moments as well. It is the space between birth and death where Mary the Mother can be used as an example to us all. By channeling the inner strength of Mary in her grief-stricken state at the cross, you too can ask for help and understanding. Have faith. Do not give up. For after the sorrow, there is always a resurrection.